Welcome to episode 6 of Learn or Lose XDefiant. Today's topic, ranked domination on Attica Heights. So let's get to it. Now when it comes to domination and occupy, I've been loving using this new GSK faction, guys. I've been waiting for the all defense system to come out, so you bet I'm gonna use it to counter this nade spam. Plus, the ult is actually insane for stalling enemy pushes, as you'll see later in this video. Okay, enough about GSK. In this video, I'll talk you through my thought process of each play, as well as things I could have done differently, and even what the opponent might have been able to do differently to beat us. If you guys want to see more videos like this, like the video to let me know, and subscribe for more XDefiant guides every week. Okay, now let's actually get to it. The key to winning Attica domination is top-middle control. Top-middle gives you access to several power positions to catch the enemy out of their spawn, and having control of the drop-down is huge for controlling the flow of the B flag below you. If the enemy can't kill you up here, they're forced to funnel through the easiest paths for your team to cover, or they have to fully commit to go for our home flag to try and catch me off guard. They clear me out quickly this time and actually do end up going for our home flag, which brings me to a point where I want to show what this player did wrong and why. If you're going for the enemy team's home flag like Mr. Fantastic over here, the first place you should be looking is towards the middle of the map. Why? Well, let's take a look at the map. When Mr. Fantastic is on our home flag, he forces our team to spawn here. So it's actually going to take a second for them to come shoot him in the back. That's why you should always look mid-map first, because a decent player controlling top-middle can easily turn and kill you. Take a look at this other game. The enemy went for the same exact play, and I didn't pick it up soon enough, and this guy was able to be so useful for his team, taking our home flag and saving two of his teammates literally across the map, because he was looking towards mid-map instead of scared of the flank. Okay, going back to the match, you see me again battling for top-middle. If you find yourself winning a lot of your gunfights at the start, keep forcing top-middle. Force them to send multiple people to kill you. They do eventually trade me out, and I see that I'm not spawning at our home flag, which means they're trying to take it. The enemy's starting to get some momentum now. Not really from getting any kills, but just from macro. They try to switch up their offense a bit, and it's starting to work for them a little bit. I just decide to stabilize B so that we don't end up in a 3-cap, and my teammates are able to secure a home flag. We slow the game down a bit and just keep 2 flags and generate a bit of a lead while the enemy forms another push. They decide to all 4 drop down from top middle, and I'm able to pick up 2, but me dying here is still pretty tough. Maybe I should be getting more aggressive top middle here. I mean, if I'm killing 2 or 3 of them at a time, I gotta keep them staggered and their push is fragmented. I decide to do just that and push up the stairs this life. If you're already outslaying the enemy, getting here is essentially checkmate on Attica domination. You can be really annoying in the cross and stop any chance of the enemy even pushing up the map. If you're wondering how to deal with a decent player in this spot, I wouldn't even bother wasting time pushing or flanking them. I'd just try my best to get out far left and try to work their home flag to kind of reset the board so that that guy has to move from that spot. Try to make the player irrelevant, essentially. Eventually, the enemy's able to accomplish this, and it does throw me off a bit, and they're able to take me out mid-map. We're spawning away from our home flag again, so I know they're starting to gain a little bit more map control. So I go to reinforce the B flag and clean up a few easy kills to help retake the flag. I'm weak from a nade, so I just stall and play my life as much as I can until my team gets here. But I'm sure that the enemy's gonna get here before they do. So I see this as a perfect time to pop my ult, and here you can see how effective this ult is at stalling the enemy's push. I don't know if you were counting, but I got 5 flashes off there. Insane. At this point, we're going into halftime with over a 100-point lead. The enemy's just trying to find any way to get a foothold on this game, and they just start panic pushing B and feeding me my ult. If anything, ending the half on a streak is a good way to have the enemy shook for the next half. Going into the second half, I'm going for top middle control again for easy access to that B flag. And as we pick up some kills up here, I decide to try and play at their statue and just slay out and funnel the enemy team left for easy kills for my team. You can really see how annoying I can be for the enemy from here. I can send shots right as they spawn in and have pretty much every route of this side of the map covered. you'll quickly see the enemy go from trying to shoot you to trying to avoid you to find any way to get up the map. And when they finally do decide to get B from the other side, I can just quickly rotate and shoot down at them. If the enemy team doesn't try to work the far left and take our home flag, really I could win the whole map from this spot if I wanted to. I'm not seeing any of the enemy, and I know they're spawning here, and they just got slammed at B, so it's safe to assume they're finally hitting that far left to our flag. So with this info, I just beeline straight for their flag to equalize their push. But the enemy gets 2 big kills on the B flag, and suddenly they got all the momentum again and plenty of time for a comeback. I try to stick to my usual plan and get to B from top middle, and my 12 streak is ended by a bouncing Betty. Moving on. Back at top middle, I don't know what this guy's doing, but I take this as an opportunity to say screw it and drop down on them here and catch them by surprise. They were definitely surprised. That was probably the moment that really opened up the half for us, and we were able to put the enemy in a position where now they have to play fast and force gunfights and start making more mistakes as they start solo pushing more. While they're panicking, I decide to commit to push up to the GG spot again and force them to turn around and focus on me and not the B flag. They can't really do anything besides run, and the Libertad running down here is actually perfect for me because it creates another tough crossfire for the enemy as they drop down to B. So this is the guy that bounced Betty. At this point, this is GG. The enemy had some moments through their macro plays on our home flag, but they just couldn't keep up with the slaying. Now, I'm just gonna let this next match play out for you guys without my commentary. This was another ranked Attica domination match that turned out to be incredibly close and came down to the very last minute. Now, before I go, I'll let you guys know now, this was a really bad first half from me and the rest of the team. But we stayed on our toes and kept it close. When you're losing in domination, it's crucial you don't dig yourself into a hole by running the same routes over and over again. If you see your teammate going for the enemy home flag, help them out, or even start the push yourself. Even if you don't end up getting their home flag, forcing 1 or 2 of them to turn their attention to you is usually all it takes for your other 3 teammates to find an opening on B. Midway through this first half, we were down nearly 80 points, but by the end of the first half, we were able to cut that deficit to like 5.
Capture zone contested. B. Be advised, Zone A in danger. Hostiles on Zone B. Engage. Zone is ours. Target neutralized. Kill. We're losing A. We're taking B. Capture zone contested. Speed and keep them secure. Zone is ours. Friendly forces securing A. Capture zone contested. Allies securing zone B. Be advised, all capture zones in friendly hands. Zone B is in danger. Zone compromised. Be advised, round is ending shortly. Hostiles on C. Engage. Five, four, three, locking 2, 1. Friendly securing zone C. Hostile echelon just put their goggles on. Confirmed kill. Ultra deployable. Capture zone contested. Allied forces on zone B. Hostiles on zone B. Engaged. Allies are capturing zone A. Be advised, zone A in danger. Allies taking zone C. Zone B is compromised. Friendly forces on zone B. Team's losing zone C. Allies securing zone A. We secure the zone. We've secured all zones. We're losing A. Zone compromised. Allies moving on zone C. Friendly's targeting zone C. Ultra is a go. Zone B is in danger. Losing C.
Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more ranked guides like this, subscribe to the channel, and a special shout out to subscriber number 280, Brando64. Thank you for the kind comment, man. If you want a special shout out at the end of the next video, subscribe and drop your sub number in the comments. And check out my channel for more guides, like for controlling Occupy spawns, faction and weapon overviews, more ranked guides, shorts, and more.